Thursday, May 9th, we decided to take off for the Intercoastal Waterway. We needed to open bridges that day, and we had to make a choice. Do we go down the dismal swamp route, or do we take the traditional eastern route? We decided to take the eastern route and avoid what potentially greater bugs and more obstacles as you go take the dismal swamp. We heard people tell stories about debris causing problems that they encounter as they're motoring along. Taking the non-dismal swamp route, there's not a lot of options as to where you stop on either route. We did find a marina, the Centerville Waterway Marina in Chesapeake, Virginia, making for a fairly short day, but to go beyond that you'd need to stretch it all the way to Coinjock, which was another 35 miles. So we opted for the shorter day, and it was a good choice. On our way to the Centerville Waterway Marina, we went through a lock that had been closed. We got there at about, I think it was 10 in the morning, and they said they had been closed, and they were lucky. They were going to open up, they did some repairs, and the lock was going to be opened again in a matter of hours. So we had to hang out, motoring around, keeping the engine running in circles for a couple of hours waiting for the lock to open. We got through the lock, and we were grateful that it was open.
Doors opening. Gonna get through the lock. Pretty neat, huh? Gotta stick vertically here because if I put the phone down, then it'll end up, whoops. Guy said, as soon as they're open all the way and we're comfortable, just reel in the line and start moving forward. Fortunately, he said we could keep our motor running, so we're always afraid when we turn it up it's not going to start again. So waiting further directions. Don't know if you heard that, but he said as soon as they're open and we feel comfortable, we can go through. We're going to do that. They've already radioed ahead. What did he say? That they've already radioed ahead. Oh. Sorry, I had to pull the line in. They've radioed ahead to the next bridge, and the bridge is going to open for us. So, as soon as Randy starts moving forward, I have to push off the bow. Watch my feet. See? Pushing off the bow. Is that good? Is that good, Rand? Good?
It's good, yeah.
Alright, pushed off the bow. Back here. This is the line I had to pull in. Guy came out of that little place and told me to pull in the line, so I did. Now, gates are open. We're heading toward the bridge. Be back soon. Bye-bye. And we are approaching the bridge. Sounds like a train track thing. Anyway, bridge is opening, and we are going to go through. Randy's getting instructions as to who goes first, since we are newbies and we're trying to learn what the rules are. So we are staying to the starboard. That's right. RIGHT, I think. Yeah. because his mama is up here and he doesn't like that I'm up here in the front of the boat. So anyway, here we go. Power boaters, always in a hurry. Got a sailboat behind, power boats trying to overtake. Why do people be such jerks? Hi, there she is. Got you on video. There's all the cars who are angry with us because, look, we had to make them wait. But that's how it goes. So now we are through our first lock and our second bridge of the day. And it's beautiful here. Alrighty, talk to you soon. Bye.
While at the Centerville Waterway Marina, we decided to take an Uber trip and get some pizza. And also, while we were out, we needed to get some prescription dog food. So we had a couple of Uber trips, and we got back to the marina. We were the only boat at the marina. It was rather creepy, but we did manage to get some gas. They did not have water to refill your tanks, or they didn't have a pump out. There was a shower and bathroom facilities, however, and power. This is where we lost our handheld VHF radio, somewhere along the way here. We never saw that radio again.